Hello everyone, Becca here from Willow Hill Designs. Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is doing well. I have been extremely busy with moving my studio, so I'm a little bit late with my challenge. But today I'm sharing week 44 of Margarete Miller's weekly collage planner challenge. So to start out, the prompts were something that starts with a V, a game piece or puzzle piece, translucent paper such as tracing paper, vellum, tissue, or tissue paper, a flag, something that jumps, and bonus is a repeating pattern. Well, I did some prep work ahead of time, and my repeating pattern is this cobblestone street. And my repeating pattern is this all the seeds in a sunflower head. That makes me think of Fibonacci's principle with the numbers and how exponentially they increase, but the pattern stays the same as it increases mathematically. So I did think of Fibonacci, and I also took another little piece of a sunflower to represent that repeating pattern. And when I thought of something that started with a V, because it's November and there's Veterans Day coming up, I thought of veterans. And so I chose this image. I liked this quite a bit. My dad was a veteran in the war. My brothers and my sister were around when he was in the war. I came much later. I was the surprise baby. But I heard a lot about it from my dad, and so I did think of veterans and the veterans right up till now and what they do. So I thought I would place this here. I kind of liked this. Almost looks like flames, like bombs or something to do with war. And I love this image of the United States and being victorious, so I did choose that. Hopefully my glue is flowing freely. I'll just check it. So I'll glue this down. I mean, there were so many things that could come to your mind that starts with a V, but I just like the idea of sort of a little tribute to our vets. So that's why I decided on this. And I thought I might put that there. And I kind of ran with the repeating pattern. Oops. Because I also chose something that looked like tile rooftops. An image that looked like tile. I have a friend in England who actually remembers running with her mother from the what did she call it? I think she said they were doodle bugs. They would call the German bomb, the planes that flew over, buzz bombers or doodle bugs. And I had never heard that before. I didn't know that term, but that made me think of this, flying over roofs and what that, I'm sure it must have been terrifying for those people. So I took a piece that was horizontal, and then I took another portion of this that was at the bottom, and I thought I would extend it along the edge as a border, and then I just cut irregularly to sort of make an interesting pattern here. So I thought I would use this this was kind of an interesting border. And I would say for the most part my theme is probably veterans and the war and their sacrifices, what they do for us. I know my dad had a Purple Heart from from the war, and I actually have his medals, and he treasured them. That was a huge sacrifice that they all made for us to be free. So I thought I would put this along this edge. And it kind of ties in with those colors where the soldiers are. So those are my repeating patterns, and the V is for vet. And going back to the repeating pattern, in this image, the flag was cut off at the top, so I thought that I would put that sunflower there. And jumping around here, something that jumps, I thought of a bungee jumper, or a person that jumps out of a plane. So I cut this picture of a bungee jumper, which to me takes great courage. I was thinking I would put that person there. That takes great courage because I am afraid of heights, and the thought of jumping off a very high platform or place or bridge is pretty scary to me. And I think, when you are called to war, to service, I mean, I remember my dad had 3 children, and I don't think anyone really wants to go. You just kind of have to jump in and do your duty. So I felt like this bungee jumper kind of represents the courage of those people that had to just jump in and fulfill their duty to their country, their patriotic obligation. And this is a very thin little piece here. But, oops, yikes. I am thinking I will, if I don't make too much of a mess, I am thinking that it looks like a he, will go there. So that is my something that jumps. And a flag. There's the flag. And another image that came to my mind with war and was this V is for victory, which in World War II, thank goodness we did have the victory. We were very blessed to, considering the odds that were against us in that war, that we had the victory. So I liked that image. I thought I would add that in. And I'm thinking that I will probably put it around here. V is for victory. And let's see. A game piece or puzzle piece. When we were kids, when we were little, my brother and brothers and sister would play. We would all play Monopoly, and so I cut these out of just images that I found on the internet. Vermont Ave, which is something that starts with a V, Illinois Ave, New York Ave, and that made me think of happy times, and I'm sure people were playing these games when their loved ones were away. So I thought that might be something interesting to put on there, those game pieces. So, and Monopoly was one of those games that went on for days. Days and days and days in our house. We played it, and My mother would never join in with us or my dad because they knew. They just knew that we would be playing for days. The game board was saved and we would come back to it till somebody won, but I used to love it. It was so much fun. My husband and I played it with our kids, and now I like to watch because I know this is an endless game and it'll go on forever. We like to play games when we get together, but this is one I usually sit out of Monopoly. So those are my game pieces. And let's see, puzzle or game piece. I almost got a puzzle piece. We used to always have a puzzle going at our house, always. My mom loved to do puzzles, and I actually just took a couple out. I'm going to set them up in the dining room, set up one and start it and see. Oh, maybe I'll wait on that. I'm not sure if I want to put that on or not. And the last thing was the vellum. I wasn't sure about the vellum. And this made me think of the letters that my mom would talk about when they would get mail from the soldiers. They would have to be censored, and they would go through V-mail. And she got, the telegram that my dad was missing in action, and just all the things that went on with that, and what it meant to her to get correspondence from him. So this is translucent. Hopefully you can see that. You can see through it. So and this made me think of the U.S. with the eagle and the postage and letters. So this actually came on a Lifeline screening offer. Those little things that they send in the mail. But I thought that might be kind of nice here. Oh, that's glued. The glue kind of disappears there. That's good. Wasn't sure. I've never glued vellum onto anything before. That's good. Okay, and I have this one last little piece of the tiling that I was going to put up in that corner, but I don't know if I will maybe put that there or just leave it off. I suppose I could pop it there. I mean, I don't think I need it, but oh, why not? I cut it out. I'll pop it there. There. So that is my composition for week 44. Done. So something with a V, veterans. Game piece or puzzle piece are the Monopoly cards. Translucent paper, so that would be the little, I guess it's like a postage symbol. A flag, and that's in the picture with my veterans. Something that jumps is not a skydiver, but a bungee jumper. And a repeating pattern, that would be my cobblestone streets. I think of the cobblestone streets in Europe. The tile, I guess these would be tile or shingle, shake roofs in Europe. and maybe in America as well. And the sunflower with the Fibonacci's representation, his theory there. So that would be my repeating patterns. And I think that's it. So I actually used all 6. I wasn't expecting to. It was my little grandson's 6th birthday on Halloween. And we had his birthday and my son's and my other grandson and Halloween. So it has been a really busy weekend. And I don't mind saying I am a little bit tired. Oh, glad for some quiet. But I'll just give you a close-up here of my page. And we'll call that one finished. I haven't even looked ahead to see what the next one is. These are so much fun. It's something that you can do, you know, if you don't have a lot of time to sit down and play the way you'd like to. It's so nice because these are easy and doable and fun. So thank you very much for stopping by, for joining me on my journey, and I hope you all have a wonderful rest of the week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.